used to fall asleep in the living room because one of them have been staying up till like midnight every single night, and I need to go live. So going and hiding in the bathroom is the only way that I could do that so that I don't distract him with being in front of him and having lights on in front of him. So, okay, I want to share the one thing that I believe that you're missing in order to grow your profitable personal brand in 2025. So I'm going to share that while I wash my face. Ooh, that's cold. Goodness. Okay, I'm gonna need that to warm up a little bit. So there you go. Okay, so the thing that you're missing in order to build your profitable personal brand is clarity. And I'm not talking about just being clear on what you want to do and what your goals are. Yes, yes, and yes, you have to do all of that. But I'm talking about an actual framework that will help you get to your goals faster, clearer, and with less distraction. Clarity is the following. C is for knowing your customer, knowing who your customer is, what they like, what they dislike. But even deeper, knowing what their problems are, knowing how you are able to solve their problems. And I have toddlers, them problems. Knowing what their problems are, knowing how to solve their problems, and knowing how they talk about their problems so that you can reach out to them in their language. L is for leverage, knowing what your leverage points are. What are your vantage points? What are you able to do that other people are not able to do in your unique way? Some people would call this your unique value proposition, but it's also strategic leverage that helps you be above your competition and be able to carve out your marketing corner and your own customer base, really. There ain't no competition if you're the only one doing it. That is your leverage. Now, your leverage could be your ingredients, your leverage could be your recipes, your leverage could be your ideas and the way that you're able to convey your message, like your communication. Going back to washing my face, I need more soap. Okay, so we talked about C and we talked about L in clarity. You need to know your customer, you need to know what your leverage points are, but you also need to know how you're able to build your authority. You need to build authority so that people trust you, and they need to trust you as a person, your personal brand. They need to trust your products or your services, whatever it is that they are looking to buy from you. And they need to trust their ability to be able to use your product or service in order to get the outcome that they want. That is your authority. So we have C, L, A, and the next step is R, because you need to build relationships with your future customers. You are not going to build a business, build a profitable personal brand if you don't have people, because people are the ones that pay you. So you need to build relationships with the people that are going to pay you, because they're the ones that are supposed to give you money. And if you do not have connections with them, they will not want to give you money, especially in this market where people are being very tight with their dollars and they're not as trustworthy as they used to be in making purchases. And they are definitely not as frivolous as we once were in the 2020 days of just having a lot more money than inflation was taking away from us. So, hello, Antonio. Hello, Manu. I am talking about the missing piece to you building a profitable personal brand in 2025 and beyond. So, C is so the framework is clarity, and C for customer, L is for knowing what your leverage point is, A is building authority, and R is building relationships and deep connections with your future customers. And then I'm going to wash my face a little bit and then we'll get into the next one. Where are you guys at in the world? Just curious. I'm in California. Hello, Marnala. Just wash my face a little bit before I get more into my clarity framework to help you build a profitable personal brand in 2025. Okay. Okay. So we talked about knowing your customer, knowing your leverage points, building authority, and building deep relationships and deep connections. Now we're talking about I, which is your innovative integration and implementation. And so we have to have our own processes, our own systems. Even if you have a product, even if you sell something physical, what is your innovative integration that combines this and integrates into the life of your future customer? What are they going to do? How does this fit into their life? How does it fit into their system? Right? You can't just like take over their world. It has to integrate into the things that they already do. It has to integrate into their current lifestyle, into their time. If this face wash says that I need to put this on my face and leave it on there for 20 minutes and lay down flat, that does not integrate into my life very well, because most of the time I, like most other people, wash their face while standing up, either in the shower or either at my sink. So that does not integrate well if I have to lay down and let it sit on my face, right? So what is your innovative integration into your customers' lives? And what is your innovative implementation? What's the process that you've created that puts it all together? So I talk about marketing. I talk about digital marketing strategy. I talk about using content and email communities in order to build your business and to ultimately get more customers, get sales. But I have an innovative integration and implementation process, like my clarity framework. I made that up. Yes, that's me. I made this process up, and the way that I have created it, it integrates into my future customers or clients' lives. It's something that they're able to use with the other marketing and strategies that they're already using. And I made it. And so you have to find whatever your thing is, whether you sell physical products or whether you sell services or digital products. It's all the same. What is the process that someone is supposed to use in order to be successful with your product or your services? That is your innovative integration and implementation. Okay, now we have T for tangible transformation, because people want two things when they buy something from you. Either they want, not either, they want both. They want the thing, right? They want the actual product, and then they want the outcome. And that's your tangible transformation. So my tangible is my face wash. That is the physical thing that I'm getting. Like, I'm trading my money for this. And the transformation is clean skin, and where I feel like it's not oily, and I feel like it's helping to reduce the acne breakouts, and is helping to keep my skin clear and moisturized. That's the transformation. And you have to have both. Okay. There are a few occasions where you don't have both, like if you have digital products, but I would implore you to figure out how you're able to have both. How are you able to send your customer something and to give them a transformation? It should be both. Okay. And finally, we're getting to why, which is the yield. What does your customer get out of this process? And what do you get out of this process? So, what do they get out of your content? Your audience. What do they get out of your content? What do they get out of being a part of your community? And what do they get after converting into a customer? And you want to know all of those three things for your future customer. And then for you, what do you get out of it? Because if you're not getting anything out of it, then it really doesn't make any sense for you to do it. Because if it's just for money, there's a lot of other things that you can do for money. And if you're going to spend time, like be up late nights to hear about somebody talking about building a personal brand, then you might as well find something to build that you actually like. I don't want you building a business that you hate. go get a job for that if you want to hate something. But if you're going to build something and take your time and have late nights and bags under your eyes and being exhausted, 5 and 6 hour nights of sleep sometimes 3 hours. I've had those nights. It has to be something that you actually enjoy. I like to say you want to connect your head to your heart to enjoy it. You should connect your head to your heart in your messaging to your customers as well for yourself. So, okay, as a recap, we have my clarity framework, personal brand in order to build your profitable personal brand in 2025. That is knowing your customer, which is C. That deep connected relationships, which is R. That is your innovative integration and implementation. That is your processes and integration into your customers' lives. That is I. And you have your tangible transformation. That is T. And lastly, your yield, what you get out of your selling process and what your future customers get out of it as well. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that, and I really, really hope you use it. If you want to know more about my clarity framework, or you want to know how to actually use that in your business, then go ahead and hit the link in the description. You'll actually get a free guide. It's just through email where I talk about building your personal brand profit plan, and I give some tips and strategies that I didn't even talk about in this video here. So go ahead and grab that, and then we'll be getting into my clarity framework as time continues and you hang out with us in my email community. We are small but mighty, and I can't wait to have you on this journey with us all to grow in 2025 and beyond. So I am going to go now because I am terribly exhausted. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and make sure you come back because I am going live for 30 days straight. This is day 11, and if you would like to get the feedback, the data, the numbers, the minutia, and how it has helped me to grow, then you have to be a part of the email community so you don't miss out on those juicy details. And I have some juicy details and some learnings to share. So I'm going to finish washing my face, and I hope you have enjoyed this and most importantly got something out of it that you will go and actually use. Make sure that you share a meaningful marketing message with somebody that you can help, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much for hanging out. Talk to you soon.